let's see if this works on YouTube. I don't think it is for some reason. Something's running, but it says this is up and coming, and it's not. Oh, so it is, but I don't see it on YouTube when I go on my computer. I wonder why. I'm going to reboot on my laptop here. Maybe that's it. Restart that. Oh, we got folks here. So, okay, I'm trying to get on. Also, I'm rebooting on my laptop to get this, and then also I'm going to go live on Lesko Help for members, and I'm going to be asking questions for members on Lesko Help. So Lesko Help 2, if you're around, if you're a member watching me on YouTube, get over on Lesko Help 2 so you could ask me a question. And really, anybody who's not a member and wants some help, I have something called Try Lesko. And that will get you started. That gives you the best sources to start getting grants on anything. So that's trylesko.com. Now let me see if I see it on my phone, but I don't see it on my website. I think maybe I see it. Live. Yeah, okay. Now I do. Great. Okay, so we're there. Okay, now we got to get on Lesko Help 2. And also on, let me set up here first on Lesko Help 2 to make sure I get that right. Unmute, that's it. Oh, Tammy's there. Boy, Tammy, don't leave us. Let me, Larry, okay. I want to get you the link. Okay, here it is. Here is the link in for the picture of me with Obama in the White House. I forgot all about that. Somebody wrote an article about me locally and included that picture. So I was, about time I share that with everybody, huh? And also, I want to share the new, for members, we have a new Monster Grant report. Because we have new applications for all our grants, our Lesko grants. So that is in, okay, so that's in the new Monster Grant report. Naomi, how you doing? I know we're sending you some stuff. I hope something is working out. It takes effort. I mean, there's easy stuff, and then if it's not easy, then you have to put the time in it. Because it's not how you would like it to be. We all want life to be like we think it should be. And life ain't that. Life sort of does its own thing. So what you really have to do is get out there and find out what life is, because that's what you have to learn. Not what you'd like it to be, but what life is. And that's what I'm trying to do, is teach people in America what grants really are. And another thing to do, go and look at me here. Go. A lot of people think, it's a scam. And no, grants are not a scam. I mean, unless you want to say the whole government is a scam, which We want to, that's fine, but it's reality too. And there's stuff out there. And that's what I'm trying to do, is make sure that people know about that. But also, people call me a scammer. I mean, I've been called so much, it doesn't bother me. It rolls right off of me anymore. If on the easy grant to help pay bills. Christopher, okay, for bills, look at the Monster Grant. You got to download that. Every time I click a link, it takes me to another one. Well, I'm not sure what you're clicking and where it is, but if you're clicking leskohelp.com or something, then you're in a loop. I don't know. The best thing is to go to Monster Report, download that report, okay, and see item number 6 in that report. The first thing you want to do is make an appointment with a financial counselor that's described where they are right on top of that item number 6. Okay, if you have trouble, okay, here. I'll get you the HUD. Okay, here's the link that should be on the top of item number 6. Okay, in the Lesko Help report. Okay. Okay, and what you want to do is make an appointment with a local financial counselor. Okay, they're all over the country. They get grants from the government to help you for free. So that's what you want to do. Don't go to Google. You can't get help in Google. Only if you have money. If you have money, God bless you. Go to Google and spend your heart out. But I think most of the people that are members don't have that kind of money, and so that's why I don't spend time trying to absolutely love the information, share with others, and ask help while applying for myself. Naomi, that's wonderful. I hope you do that more. I hope every member takes our links that you found here and shares it with as many people as you can, because they'll never find that in Google, and it hurts my heart so much. Do I need to meet a person? Maybe not. I don't know. You follow your nose. I can't tell what life is for you or anybody else. I could tell you sources that help people. Yes, some of them do meet in person and some of them don't. So it's different everywhere. There are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of sources. So you have to do, Christopher, is start digging out for the places where you are and to see what kind of help is. And the most important thing about getting any help is when you're at somebody's and they say, thank you so much, Naomi. It just, we all need that positive reinforcement so much. But when you say that, I just can't wait now to get up tomorrow morning again and see if there's someone I could get a phone number to, a website to, that maybe it will help somebody somehow. And I don't know how, and I don't even know if it really will. But I know there is help. And it may not be easy for people. Most of us are not used to doing that because we use Google. And Google wants you to get the impression that it's easy. You just click on something and you get all your problems solved. And unfortunately, life can be that way, but most likely won't be that way for most of us. So the rest of us have to really dig into it. And please don't stop. I mean, that is... the only thing that stops us is the stuff that's in our own head that we think life should be like, and it isn't. So we have to go out there and find what life really is, and you only know that is by talking to people and getting out there and finding. I am new here and stable and a single mom starting a program. Okay, what you want to do to Bitha, a couple things. Get the Tammy, can you put up the mega report up there, META, and the monster report. I'm an old fart. I keep forgetting stuff. I'm so sorry. And in the monster report, HUD counselor link makes you apply if you feel your need is important. They call you back. you have to apply. Yes, always. Always apply, apply, apply. And if that doesn't work out, then you have to go somewhere else, okay? And play to do, remember, go here at something called, our 500 mini grant report. This is one thing that every member should have. Every member should download it. Every member should take it and send it to all their loved ones so they have this. Every member should get it for all the other states. We have a list here on Lesko Help 2 that will show you the complete 500 mini grant report for every state. Okay, this is every state in the United States. I mean, before I was trying to help the average person on the street, I would charge tens of thousands for this because rich people will pay that. I don't want to help rich people. I want to help people who really need the help. You know, rich people don't need the help. I don't know why the hell we can't cater to them at all. I think we have some fantasy they're the ones who create jobs. I guess in a way, you know, they are, but yeah, they certainly don't need help. God damn it. Okay, here is the report to download the 500 mini grant report for your state. Everybody should have that. Please, please, Tammy and the other people that are very active in helping other members, make sure they get this. Make sure they have the monster report, because the monster report is my help will come by helping others. It always does, Naomi. But we have to pick ourselves up every time it doesn't happen. And that's the key. And let's see, are there grants to help me get a transportation for someone? Yes, Jennifer, go to find. Everything I send you is just a start. Nothing is the ultimate, because it's just a start. You know, it's sort of like, I want to get a job. Okay, I'm going to send you to places that are hiring, but that's just a start. You're right, Tammy. Have her go to find help and put in transportation. Okay, and then you have to take that, because what's great about Find Help is that you go there, put in transportation, and depending on where you live, you'll have 20 organizations or 200 organizations that help people with transportation. You don't know what's out there. I don't know what's out there. I'm not even sure what the hell those 20 people or 200 people are doing. And you know, no one could know all that. But you know now is that there's 20, there's 200 organizations that help people for free with transportation problems. Maybe it's only if you have a disability. Maybe if it's only a senior. Maybe if it's only a veteran. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Please, please don't worry about that, because they're the closest thing you have now of people who know the stuff that really will help you and give you ideas about what will really help you. And because they're in it every day. They're hearing people's problems and solutions or whatever from people every day about all that. So you have access to that, because see, these are nonprofit organizations or government offices that every morning get up and work for the public. Sure, there are assholes there, there are miserable people there, there are all kind of people that are everywhere in the world. You just have to block through that. It's sort of like getting a job. Sure, there are people that want tall people, there are people that don't like you, don't smell you right, whatever. That's okay. You have to go to the next door. And getting your problem solved is really the same thing. I wish there was something a hell of a lot easier. I'm so sorry. It's not. And the problem is Google and our other things teach us that, no, life is easy and it's simple and just go here. Fuck no. If you're not struggling, you ain't alive. Or you ain't doing shit. Is really what it boils down to. And you have to go out and do stuff. You have to do stuff to solve your own problems. You have to do stuff to help to try to make the world a little bit better. Sure, you're not going to invent a cure to cancer or anything like that. That doesn't matter. You have the power to just take one person to help, or just to help yourself it is a big accomplishment, because if you help yourself to be more secure, more stable, and whatever, and learn this system that you could get something out of it, then you could help more people, and then you become. I think what I always found is that if I'm happy, I can make the people around me happy. If I'm not happy, fuck, who wants to be with me? I'm a miserable cuss, yeah, and that's it's stating I need to join in. To the I know where you are to buy. I mean, we have links for if you go on the left hand side, there's a link for applying to our grants. It sounds like you're applying to our grants, and you're welcome to. We have 3 every month that we give out, and we just put up the new one for the $60,000 for November 4th. That's our big one. On the 4th of every month, we give out $60,000. Man, my wildest dreams ever, growing up as a kid in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, I never think that I'd have an organization that would give $60,000, $70,000 every month to people who need help. Man, I mean... Sure, there are people out there giving millions and whatever, but fuck, that's me. And this is, beyond my limits. It's stretching more than Scranton. Yes, I grew up in Wilkes-Barre. I flunked out of Scranton Prep too. But who's counting? That's why I should say, look at that link I have of me in the White House. With me and Obama. I walked into the White House, the Oval Office, and he looked at me and said, "Best suit ever in the White House." And actually, that picture of me with Obama, that was hanging in all the offices of the White House for like a month or two. They would take some photos that the photographer did and hang them up for everybody, and I did that. Good news, I just applied for your suggested 1030. I got that. Okay. Now, but Sherry, you got to get out and get a business. You don't have a business because you have an EIN. You only get an EIN if somebody asks you for that when you're asking for business. And that's why don't get tied up in bureaucrats or paperwork that somebody tells you need. You only need that paperwork if you ask somebody for a business as a customer or whatever, and they say, "Hey, do you need an EIN?" That's when you get an EIN. So you have one now in case it comes up. Now the most important thing though is it doesn't matter if you have an EIN. I won't buy from you. I don't care if you have an EIN or not, right? I have to know what the hell you have and if I'm going to buy it or not. That's the important thing about starting a business. It's not getting all the rules and regulations. And fuck no, if you don't have a customer, you don't have a business. So you have to concentrate every inch of your being, okay? Business plan, doesn't matter. You have to get a customer, a client, or if you're looking for grants, then you have to get a grant and find out where they are. We have a report, Sherry, for nonprofits. Let me see if I can find that quickly for you. And it's a great list of where to start for nonprofits. The best places to start. Start on 15 minutes. Best way. Okay, let me get this. Boy, I mean, at my age, I just feel things life could just go so fast. It didn't when it seemed like forever when I was younger, but now it just slips through my fingers every second, and I see that I have a possibility. I mean, I don't think it works. It can't work for everybody. Everybody's not gonna get money. The thing I give them, no. It's a hit and miss game all the way, but you have to be playing the game, And what I do, because otherwise you're going to go to Google and you'll be out of the game, because everything you're going to see there are people that want to take money from you. What the hell do I want here? I don't know what I'm doing. But I'll tell you another thing. The best thing I have in life are you members. I mean, you are the best thing I have in life, because you give me a purpose. The granddaughter, yeah. No, I have 2 other grandsons. One's about 1 and the other one's like a 3 or something like that. This is my other son who just started popping them out. Okay. And he is She is, yeah. Wiley, like Wiley Coyote is her name. Cute, looks smart as hell, looks old as hell, but I'm an old man, don't trust me. And the biggest joy really of grandchildren is watching how happy my son is, both of them, and the parents seeing the joy that they have. I mean, when I had a child, first child, I said, God, it was the only thing in life I found that was better than I thought it would be. Everything, like me being a New York Times bestseller. Man, that was like being on Mars. I flunked English college. I had like 2 above plant life on my SATs. I was not a student. I was thrown out of schools. And for me to have 2 New York Times bestsellers, man, I tried to call that English teacher who flunked me. I told her it didn't matter, and it didn't because I copy. See, nothing in the government is copyrighted. You could plagiarize the hell out of everything in the government. And that's what's cool about America. Another apply for a problem, I need a, okay, yeah, okay, well, that's true. But not all the time. That's not true all the time, tell you the truth. And so if I was going to do one thing first, I would do, where am I going to get money? Because then that will tell you where you need an EIN, why you need an EIN, and everything. Assuming that because one person or some people says you need EIN, yes, no. I mean, so many of the government programs that are there to help people. If you're there to help people in the community, most of it is done through the community development block grants. And a lot of those community development block grants are either for individuals, for nonprofits, or for businesses. So it's all 3. So that's why anything you say about the requirements for a grant is true, but not for every grant. Is it a good idea to call organizations that receive grants for your specific need? I found some playing the numbers game. Instead of providing the need, I just sign in and sit all day. I'm not sure what you mean. Yes, it's always good to call people and see what the fuck is going on, and how they do it or whatever. You should go volunteer for somebody that already is getting money and doing what you want to do. Say you want to help the homeless, okay? Go to findhelp.org. Okay, find homeless, get a listing of people that help the homeless, and call and volunteer. See how they they get the money. I mean, when I was growing up, the best way to find out how to start a business is be a secretary to somebody who started a business. And that's how you get things done. You don't get things done by reading. You get little glimpses of something or whatever, but the real information is you getting out, boots on the ground, and finding out what is there in your area, what people are doing now, and that's also how to see the opportunity of what's needed. You have an idea. Yeah, shit, there's a lot of people, I mean, I pass them every day on the street, and I would say, but what do they really need? A lot of these people, and there was a study I just saw about homeless in Oregon. They interviewed like 3,000 people or whatever who were homeless. 75% of them didn't want a place to live. I mean, you have to be there and get through, not what you think. You have to go out and find out what is real. Now, I was shocked at that. Now, if I could find that easily, because that's, we assume too much in our life when reality is, maybe I could find it, that's raising costs and cars. Shit, I don't know. It's here somewhere. Anyway, I'm a community. Well, then you know about the community. Then call your county government and look for where the community development block grants are. Who's got the community development block grants? That's what you want to know. Okay, Naomi? And you go and sit in their office, or what they usually have is an announcement and how to apply to these, who's available. Now you want to know how to apply to your community development block grants, okay? And if you can't find that, then you call your elected official and say, hey, I want to know what office in my county is getting community development block grants so I could apply for them next time or now or whatever the heck it is, okay? That's what to do. And don't forget, when people get a community development block grant, then there's a chance for you, particularly as a new person, getting a subcontract. So they get, say $100,000 to do something and homeless. They need people to do it. You do it. You say, hey, I'll charge you. I'm another nonprofit or whatever, and I could do a lot of this work for you. You got the money, but you don't have the staff. Hey, I got the staff. Okay, Matthew, what is the link? I got an email about getting 10,000 grant for that Google site. It is. It's the Monster Grant Report, okay? You got to go to the Monster Grant Report. If it's for rent and other things, you go to item number 6. Item number 6, the first thing you do is make an appointment with a free financial counselor, and then you go through the steps. Yeah, steps there for rent, for mortgage, for utilities, and all the stuff, and also create income. See, in addition to getting grants, to pay for existing bills. So I didn't know, that's okay. Man, I don't know what the hell it is. So I don't expect you to do, Chris. It's too complicated out there, but it's slowly. I mean, just like you look at a computer the first time, you see a lot of keyboard, fuck, I don't know, and that's it. But you learn, and it takes a little time to learn. Same way with driving a car, right? That was a pain in the ass. And you learn. And these are the tools in society. That's why, to me, it's learning what grants are about is an important tool in our society that the rich people learn very quickly because they'll hire people like me who will charge them tens of thousands of dollars to do it for them. You don't need that. You don't need me. You don't need to spend money on it. You got to learn this system, or else it's going to pass you by. And that's the important thing in life, that it just doesn't pass you by, and it's not what you think it is. So just jump out there and find out what it is. You could sit and watch football all your life and say you know what's going to happen. I know how to play football. I watch all those games. No, till you get your ass on the field, and get it knocked down a couple times, you're not going to know what football is. And that's what you have to do. I'm looking for dental work for seniors. Yes, there's a lot more new dental work for seniors. Look at that download I'm answering a question on YouTube, so they're not members. Try Lesko.com. That will help you because it shows you the places to start of people who do see, not only are there grants, there are people that do what I charge $20 for free. We have organizations like the free financial counselors are there. Or there's something, this is for a senior. Now, the senior, there's something called Area Office on Aging. They have people you could call, and they will do that research, help you find things. Now, again, though, you can't pretend that they have all the answers and they know all the answers, because they don't. Nobody does. And so you still have to, if they say no, you have to go somewhere else. Is there a place where people wanting to start a nonprofit can reach others within the same field, whether to be education? Well, yes. One place I like, Crystal, is go to meetup.org. Okay, depending on what kind of nonprofit you are, meetup.org, they have meetups for all kinds of things. A lot for entrepreneurs. I don't deal with, myself as a nonprofit, but if you're looking to be a nonprofit, also look to be an entrepreneur, because that's what really you are. The other thing is look at item number 3 in the item number 3 in the Monster Grant Report, and make an appointment. Make an appointment with the free mentors. In there is mentors to start a business, and they also help for nonprofits. So make appointments for them so you could start learning where it is. And they could help do the research in your area where stuff like that is. It's all about finding the source and milking that for as much as you can to find more sources. You could go to findhelp.com and .org, findhelp.org, and put the area that you want to help in. and then find local people there and just call them up out of the blue. I'm starting to do this a lot. I wonder if you have a minute I could talk to you, or if there's a way I could help you too, okay? How much is the membership? $20, Matisse. Lesko help.com. Somebody mentioned that. I have a mentor with the SBA, but they don't seem equipped. That's right. For a business, you're right. No, then you move on. Everybody's not overpowerful and knows everything. Yeah, that's only one. There are 50 organizations near you. If you go to sba.gov and then put in local, okay, put in local assistance, okay, and start calling them and see who is local. The other way is, I don't know what it is, I'm sure there is an association for whatever you want. Let's say, I didn't mean it, oh no, that started, for space exploration and so, well, it's starting a charter school, you're going to hang around people at charter school. I mean, in Washington, D.C., it's big business. So that's it. What I would do is here's what to do. You want to start a charter school? Find out who does charter schools. You want to find the government office that regulates charter schools, okay? And I don't know, maybe there's somewhere, if you could find somebody in Find Help, that will be good. Let me see if Find Help has something here. Findhelp.org, 200-009. Let's see if there's anything in here. Charter schools, no. Charter schools, 224 programs in Washington, D.C. Nonprofit organizations that are something with child schools, okay? I'm going to give you this. And what you do is you go through that list and say, oh, who may know about it? And you just call out of the blue. You call these people, there's something to do. They're not somebody from the SBA knows something about charter school. All these people are involved in charter schools. So, in other words, you want to contact these organizations. Let me give you that link that I just made, okay? Take this link, look at that, and create one for where you are. Now what you do is get a list for your area that have charter schools. You get on the phone and you say, hey, I see you're involved with the charter school system. I was wondering if somebody has a minute or to give me some information about charter schools in the area. I'm doing a research project in it and would love your help. Or you want to be done? I'm trying to find out how to do this. Can you point me to the best way to do this? Just ask for help. People, probably half of them, maybe 70%, maybe 80%, maybe 90%. No, fuck you, I'm too busy. Well, fine. You go. You just need one. That's where you ain't. And look at this. There's 100, what did I say, 200 and some that are involved in charter schools. So you're right. The person at the SBA is probably, setting up dry cleaner businesses or something like that. Nothing to do with charter school. All these people are involved in charter schools. So they're going to be like to know. And don't take one advice. You have to get a handful of advices because you want to make sure you know your options. Please, can you put the comment like button? Can you put the comment and like button? I don't know where that is. I mean, this is on Mighty Network, so I don't know if they have a comment and like. Tammy, do we have a comment and like back? Tammy, we don't. Me either. Yeah, this is not like YouTube or whatever. Well, just write. Do something in the community. Tell them, hey, I was getting help about grants and It was great because of this, okay? We've got to get other people encouraged that they, to use it. They're just sitting on their hands and they're waiting for it to be easy. I'm that way too. Shit, I want everything to be easy because life is fucking hard, right? So we gotta help people to get over that, and that's what they should be doing. I thought having a contact from NASA's curriculum designer would get others interested in my idea. I don't mind doing the legwork. Yeah, NASA's curriculum designer. What would NASA have to do with a charter school? I have no idea. I mean, charter schools are regulated. They're regulated local by probably the local Department of Education. So somebody at NASA puts rockets on the moon. Maybe they could help you, with your misspelling or something. I have no idea. But to me, you want to talk to people who are doing charter schools, not people putting shit in the moon. Oh, because of STEM. Yeah, okay. I mean, that makes possible. But they're not going to give you money to start, and you have to know the rules to start. So you got to figure out that. That's an infrastructure in your local government, and that's what you want to do. I want to start a fashion blog and feature you. Just start it, Tiffany. You don't need anybody to do anything. You go on Facebook or whatever it is and just set it up for free. You have a fashion blog. You want me to be on it? Fine. Call me up and we'll chew the fat and you do whatever you want with it. Give me a chance to educate. You don't need money to do that, Tiffany. You need to do it. And you need to start doing it and trying to find out where's help for you. You need help with, just stupid stuff, that you think you need help with. Then go to item number 3 and make appointments with these free counselors who will help on that. But no, I think you just need to start a website, and I would do it where there's people. So, I would do something like Facebook or one of those where there's traffic, the people around somewhere. Do a YouTube that. So now you have somewhere where people could find you, okay? And that's what it is. You just start putting things up. It's easy, okay? You don't need money. You don't need expertise. You just have to fucking do it. Man, nobody cares. You're not making $1 million. Sure, everybody has an opinion, but unless they're giving you money, you don't listen to them. Take their advice, maybe. The people you listen to are the people who are your customers, not your friends, relatives. I used to do my infomercials, and I'd show them to all my relatives and friends and whatever, and they'd tell me what's good and bad. Then I realized they never bought a single item from TV. What the hell am I showing them for? That was crazy. But we do that because that's all we know. Tiffany. Yeah, okay, interview me, Tiffany. And change the world. I don't know, change the world. The important thing is that change you. The important thing is that you give as much as you can in life. You love as much as you can. You take whatever talent you have and give that to the rest of us as much as you can. And I think that's the key in life. Sitting on the beach or something, that's nice if you want to recharge your batteries, but we're not here to sit on the beach. You just think of Jesus. Fuck, look at all this sand around here. I think I'm just going to sit on the beach today. No. People take what they have and share it as much as they can, the best they have to share it. Crystal. Thank you for letting me jabber like this. I know you may think I'm an idiot, but I don't have to worry about eating anymore, so it doesn't matter. I just have to show you my heart, and the older I get, the more I want to just show everybody what my heart is, because that's the thing that really makes me tick, and that's the best thing I have to maybe help other people. And all of us is our heart. And you could keep growing that. I'm 80 years old, man. I just feel I'm starting. And the older I get, it never started working for me until I started forgetting everything anybody told me how it should work. And your heart is special. We're all special. We're all different. So what works for other people probably won't work for us, and we got to find our own way. We got to paint that canvas because we're all artists with our own life. So we got to find out what's inside of us and share it as much as we can and give as much as we can. It's not fun to. You want to live only 9 to 5, or you want to only love 9 to 5 during working hours. I'm not allowed to love. No. You want to love as hard as you can every second of your life. And there's lots of ways to do that. So if I could help, it's a blessing. I'm just so fortunate I have this to do in life, and appreciate each and every one of you, because you're the one that makes this happen. And that's why the money, if I make money from you, I want to give it back to you. And that's why we have our grants. So thank you so much. Cheers. Elders? I'm only 80. What the hell you mean an elder? Oh, need help? Yeah. Well, you have to ask a question. Go to the question corner in Lesko Help Too and put your question in. And if we don't answer it right, put it in again. If you don't answer it right, put it in again. And also on Facebook, start a new discussion on Facebook. That's where we answer questions. If you put it like in here and stuff, it's going to get lost. So you got to go to the question corner. In this corner,